All right. Fast flipping stocks. Hear me now. So, before we even get into this, I need to say three things. Well, maybe four. First off, yeah, I'm still alive. Barely by the hair of my chinny chin chin. I'm still alive and on YouTube. So, let's get into this. Second thing I need to say is I am not, oh, let me get this. I am not giving financial advice here. I am not a financial planner. I'm not certified. Go seek that out if that's what you need. Next, I need to tell you when you see people on YouTube, TikTok, Kishman, Tuckus, whatever, giving you advice on what stocks to buy, beware. These guys, most of them, they're getting paid to tout these stocks. So just be aware of that. And next, I am making this video. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm Rick Sanchez. Oh, man. I am making this video as a direct reply to a request. Oh, man, I can't speak. From a request of one of my students at the kinghumanelite.com. So now let's get into this. And I'm not going to mention your name because you may not want me to, right? All right, so let me show you. This is one of my trading accounts, and this is the last 6 months. But let me go into here, and I'm doing this specifically not to show you how great I am, but because this is what one of my students asked me to do. He's doing the right thing. He's saying, okay, you're talking about stocks. Let's see let's see how much you know. Let's see what you've done with this, right? So again, this is one of my accounts and 100% realized gain. This is in the last month. Now, this is not a big figure for what I'm up to, right? This is because I was only trading one stock, and it's a long story. I got busy with other things, and I actually did this while I was in Las Vegas. I actually did this trade while I was in Vegas. So on my iPad. Anyway, okay, so you're seeing this showing date range of 6 months, and you're calling me bullshit. So let's go in here and do custom date range, and I will do, right now is September 15th. So I'll go from August 15th to September 15th and reset. And you will see, yeah, this is what I made in a month. And again, this is not what I want to do. I want to have 4 or 5 stocks in my basket, always percolating, so that I can get to where I want to be and get more income. So yeah, this account will probably grow a lot bigger if I'm not being lazy, but I am lazy, I got to tell you. So anyway, what was I going to say? Okay, dipping your toe in the water. This is what I like to do. Consider this an introductory video. I like to trade dividend stocks. Why? Because if I have stocks in my basket and they don't reach my sell target range, they just kind of bounce in a little range, right? And they're not doing much. I'm still going to get dividends. Now, when I say dividend stocks, I know a lot of you guys are going to go on this platform and search dividend stocks. Right away, you're going to see a bunch of people touting dividend stocks that pay huge freaking dividends. Do not fall for that chump, right? That is a chump thing. Huge dividends are a warning sign because what happens is, yeah, you get a big dividend, but your equity appreciation goes into the toilet. Your equity, the actual price you pay for those stocks, the actual value of those stocks. So let me put it this way. If you were to buy a $500,000 house and rent it out and get $2,000 a month in rent, I don't know what rents are these days. I don't pay rent. But let's say you get $2,000 a month. That's $24,000 a year. Now let's say the equity, the value of the actual house, depreciates $100,000 a year because it's in a bad neighborhood, because whatever, right? Do you consider that a good deal? Do you consider that something that's a smart investment? Because I sure freaking don't. And that's what these guys will tell you to do. And they're preying on unsophisticated investors. So here's what I want to do. I want to get into this in depth for my students in thekinghumanelite.com. I'll probably get into this, but here's my problem. I need to set up some kind of a opt-in disclaimer so that you need to tick a box, and that box will have all the legal stuff saying, hey, you understand I'm not giving financial advice. I'm showing you what I'm doing. I'm not a certified financial planner. You do any of this at your own risk, right? That's what I need to set up. So I don't know how to do that right now. And the other thing is, if I put these videos on YouTube, I don't know if just putting it in the video description is enough, because people are going to say, oh, I didn't read the description in the video, right? So I have to figure all this legal stuff out before I can show you specifically step by step what I'm up to. But I like to use trailing stops so that my upside potential is unlimited and my downside is capped at a limit. So basically, if I buy a stock, it can go up and up and up and up and up. The minute it dips to a certain level that I predetermine, and I'll show you that, it sells automatically for me, and I lock in my profits. In fact, let me check. I haven't checked today. I really haven't. So this could be good, bad, or ugly. I might have gotten stopped out on one of my stocks. This is on another account. This is my thing. I'll show you right now. Portfolio. Okay, let me click on my portfolio, and I'm currently up $1,573.09 on this, on the day, on this. I can't show you what it is because, again, that would be giving stock advice, and legally, I don't know what I can do. Let me do the research on that. We'll get into this deeper. If you want, you have to make a comment and let me know if you want. And that applies to my students as well. thekinghumanelite.com. I like teaching you guys all different kinds of income methods. So anyway, if you want, go to my website, thekinghumanelite.com, and you'll get information on the other stuff that makes me more money. Well, I don't know about more money than this. I don't know. I've never done a comparison. Let me go back to let me look at my account summary. I forget. Okay. 105,000 in 6 months. And I anticipate this account will be worth about $250,000 in another 6 months. That's just my guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, okay, maximum respect. Make your comments down here. Call me a liar, call me bullshit, whatever. This is my real account. You can see, I mean, I'm logged in. I don't care. Call me a liar. Who cares?